Hello and welcome to the Staff Spotlight. I'm here today with Brian, the head honcho, the boss, the big boss.
Hi, Tom.
Hello, Brian. I'm going to ask you some questions. You ready?
No. Where's the makeup person and all that?
We have a very small budget, okay?
I'll have to get you more money.
That'd be nice, yeah. I said I need $5,000 right now. What do you got?
75 cents?
Okay.
Can I write you a check?
Sure, all right. I'll take checks. Okay, question number one. How did you get the show?
That's an interesting question. I was actually in Norton, Kansas at the time, working as a clinical program director, when one of your former directors, Stephen Robinson, called me and asked me to reconsider this position. And they had asked me to do it the year before, but I really couldn't because I was committed to the job in Norton. But at the time he asked, this time is actually kind of time I was wanting to come home. You know, I was wanting to come back to Lawrence. That's where I live. And so I said, well, okay, I will. And from there, I interviewed, and it was just one thing after another kind of fell into place. And somebody decided I was the best candidate.
How long have you been with Breakthrough?
It'll be 2 years in November.
Only 2 years?
Yeah.
Feels longer.
I know, it does, doesn't it? But we've got a lot done in 2 years. You know, you guys have got accredited. You got, man, Molly's been great. It's been a lot of really cool stuff has happened.
All right. Question number 3. What's an average day at the office like?
There's no such animal. Average day at the office. This is one of those jobs that there's not a lot of consistency in daily activities because there's so many different things that we do every day. And, I guess in my average day, a lot of time is looking for donors, looking for funding, a lot of time building relationships with, our elected officials and stuff, letting them, they need to know what we're doing and understand what we're doing. Signing checks. I get to do that. Which one of that's the most miserable part. I hate that. But
how involved are you at the clubhouse?
I'm very involved from a distance. I absolutely love the clubhouse. I love what International Clubhouse is all about. So I'm on the peripherals, what they call the peripherals. So, finding funding and making sure that it's supported, expanding clubhouse ideas. We want to start a clubhouse in Lawrence here soon.
Nice.
So, that, of course, that means I've got to find a way to support Molly and getting that done, There's a lot of peripheral work that takes place, but I'm really involved. I don't want to come over and get in the middle of what is the daily operational stuff because I don't want to interfere with that, It's running too good as it is, so.
What is your favorite unit at Clubhouse?
You're in it.
Yes! I knew it!
I am a media junkie. I love videos. Videos tell a really cool story,
yeah, I've been doing this forever myself.
Matter of fact, when you showed up, I celebrated. When you and Alex were both two of the things I had prayed about. I wanted you guys, I wanted somebody in here doing just what you guys have done. And because, I can sit and talk about things, but nothing tells a better story than what happens behind the camera. And when people actually see the outcomes of what happens over here, that's different. That's awesome. And I can show them a video off my phone and they go, oh, really? Wow. That's right. Or point them to now YouTube.
Yep.
You guys have a YouTube channel. I didn't even know that. You guys are doing stuff, man. You guys are the shakers and the movers. I love media.
Okay, here was a question who had caught many a staff off guard. What is your favorite standard?
Oh. It didn't catch me off guard. What what's interesting about the question is I don't know that any one standard works without the others. So it's, it's hard for me to put my finger on one because they all kind of they work together, and collectively they produce the outcome that we get. So I'm kind of a fan of all of them.
What is your favorite thing to do at the office?
Right now it's this. This is the first time I've done this, so this is fun. This is enjoyable. I guess up until today, I would have to say I really enjoy staff meetings. I love sitting down on Wednesday mornings with my staff and hearing, not just their challenges, but their accomplishments, and, talking more about how we accomplish the vision that is what the Breakthrough House is about and what Lotus House is about, is, this vision that we have, and making sure that we're following the mission of our company, and listening to how my staff all collectively do that is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I got a great staff.
How many suits do you own?
Well, I used to have like 5, and I've had 5 for like 5 of the same suits for 10 years. I don't buy clothes, but recently my son lost some weight, and so I bought 4 of his suits. So now I guess I got 9. I got 9 suits. 4 of them are kind of new, but he's taller than I am, so the pants are a little long.
Yeah, I see.
But
Yes.
as long as I don't point it out to people, they can't see. Nobody looks at my feet.
Thankfully, nobody looks at my feet either.
See?
Okay, how proud were you doing the open house?
When we just had this last open house,
Yeah.
I was beaming. It was something that was probably the highlight of seeing what we could accomplish by all working together, and man, it was a heck of a thing. That was a heck of a thing. I watched that tape a few times. I had some guys, friends of mine, coming from Southwest Kansas, actually, to come and participate in it. So, really cool. I loved it. How about you?
I loved it too. Yeah,
I know.
It was awesome.
It was fun.
Okay, last question. What's your hope for the clubhouse's future?
Since I got involved in not just the clubhouse, but since I started my career as a clinician, and at the end of the day, because of my background, because of where I came from, I came from a place where I had pretty severe mental health issues. I had PTSD and bipolar disorder, and I had a substance use disorder, and at one point my life was really dysfunctional. Really dysfunctional. And so for me to be able to go from dysfunctional to know how effective healing is, I became very passionate about seeing other men and women get the same opportunity for healing that I got. And so they can get the same out of it. And so just my passion is to see more people get as much help as they can, and so making sure that we are keeping that opportunity alive for anybody who wants it. So my passion for the club has to see it grow. Not just this one, but let's see how far our reach goes. What will God allow us to do? Whatever He asks, we're okay with.
All right, that's all the questions I have. Brian, thank you for joining us today, and we'll be right back.